Hello, this is Rochelle Agatha, and this is the lecture for Accounting 104 for fall. You're looking at your Blackboard page. This is actually my Blackboard page. So when you sign on to Blackboard, you're going to go to your Blackboard page. It says Accounting 104. And at this point, you would have received the first day email from me, and you should start with that, and that's what is explaining how you got to this point. So let's go over the Blackboard page first. So you'll always come into the announcement page, and if I post an announcement, you'll see it here. Right now there aren't any, but this is where you'll see some announcements. The first thing I want you to do is download the syllabus and the course calendar, and they're both in the syllabus and course calendar tab. So let's go through the syllabus first. So you're going to click on it, and it's going to open up, and I color code everything, so if you have a color printer it's helpful. This is our contract together, your contract with me, so it's very important that you read the entire thing. So this is a totally online course, so I want to make sure you understand that. It is not self-paced. There are weekly assignments, and it's important that you watch for those weekly emails from me. Here is my email address, and here is my website, and we're going to be using these things. You're going to exclusively be emailing me at ragatha@sbcglobal.net and not the Palomar email. I use the sbcglobal.net. I have online office hours on Tuesdays from 7 to 8, so that's when I'll be in my email, and you could email me and I'd answer you right back. Otherwise, you will communicate with me through email. If you email me through Blackboard, it comes to this email address or directly, and I'll respond to you within 24 hours, usually sooner, except on weekends or holidays. Here's the course overview, and it's right out of the course catalog. I want you to really take the time to read the online environment information. Once again, this is not a self-paced course. You can't do it all in the first week. You can't wait till the end to do it. You will do things weekly, and assignments will be available weekly. Please read the reality part about this class. Some of the disadvantages of online is you don't have the advantage of talking to your peers face-to-face or talking to me face-to-face. But other than that, a lot of people like online because it fits in a busy life, and this class works pretty well. If you email me, you have to be very careful to follow this right here. When you email me, in the subject line, I want you to put the course name, which is Accounting 104, and then the number. That CRN number that's on your on your syllabus above, and then in the body of the email put your full name and your student ID, and then write me questions that make sense, full complete sentences, so that I can follow along. This is a business class. Most people taking it are either business majors or accounting majors, and I treat my students like business professionals. So if you write me an email and I can't understand the question, I'm going to send you back an answer that says I don't understand the question. So be thoughtful in your questions. If you don't follow this right here, I'm going to not answer your email. I get a lot of spam from students because they're not using virus protections and whatnot, so I won't open an email unless I know that it's you from this class. You're going to be using Blackboard and my website, and it requires technical savvy along with Excel for this class. Let's look down here a little bit further. Here's that CRN number, and so you need to know that. There is no book for this class. However, if you need a reference guide, I would get an Excel for Dummies, whatever version of Excel you're using. This class requires 2010 or greater, so it's important that you're using full Excel. You cannot use any of those other products. It needs to be a full version of Excel. If you have an older version, most of the stuff will work, but honestly, you signed up for this class and you're supposed to have the latest version of Excel. If you're using a Mac, that's okay. It's Excel 2011 for a Mac. I have a Mac also, so I can help you along. The lectures are all done on the PC version, however. If you need to go to the college to use Computer Lab, that's fine. You need to have pretty good internet connection, and you need to be technically savvy. So let's move on down. Here's our course objectives. Every course at Palomar College has a course objective and student learning outcomes, so please make sure you read those because that's how the class is defined. I'm going to provide you lectures. You're going to watch the lectures and pretty much learn by do. That's kind of what happens in this class. I I assume you know really nothing. So if you're an advanced Excel user, you're going to feel like the class is moving really slow, but this class is really for people who don't know Excel. So I start out and teach a decent amount of beginning stuff, refresher stuff. Also, please note that this class doesn't require accounting, what used to be 103 or now 201 right now. So I can't have you do a bunch of intense accounting problems because the students that take this class that don't know accounting get lost. So I'm teaching you more business overview application things, which are really important for business majors. You're not going to be doing debits and credits in Excel in this class. Here's your grading. So pay attention. There's one exam and the rest are assignments, and we'll go over the course calendar in a minute. And you must turn stuff in every week. That's your participation and attendance. If you choose to withdraw, make sure you read this. If you don't do your weekly assignments, I will drop you. You must do an assignment every single week, and I'm going to go over that in the course calendar. The final can't be made up. There's one final project at the end, and you need to turn it in on time. Here's the important college dates. I don't like to give incompletes, but here's some verbiage about incompletes. The really important, go into your e-services, check your primary email address right here. It is by default your Palomar email unless you changed it. So if you think that I'm emailing your Yahoo account, I am emailing the account that you set up in e-services, which is what feeds Blackboard. So go do that now and make sure it's the one you want it to be. Here's all the college information about all the resources available. So, and other than that, that's about it for the syllabus. So let's go over to the calendar because this is really important. Click on the calendar. It's very colorful. And print it out if you want. This is the whole semester laid out. Here's the week, the assignment topic, the lectures on my website, the actual assignment. They're always due by 11 p.m. on the due date. Everything is a Monday except the 2 holiday weeks. I went ahead and extended to the Tuesdays. Here's the points you get for the lectures, the points for the assignments, and as you can see, there's one final at the end. That's worth a lot. It's a comprehensive project basically in Excel. So I give you pretty much 2 weeks to do everything except for in the beginning because it's really just it's making sure you know basic Excel and math, how to do math in Excel. So the first 2 weeks are really, really easy. And then after that, I give you 2 weeks to do the assignments. So you're going to find the class is very doable. Remember, it's only 2 units. It's not a 4-unit class. Let's go back to Blackboard and see how you actually do some of this stuff. I post the weekly emails in course documents. So the email will come out to you usually on Sunday, sometimes on Saturday before the week starts. Then I also post it here. So there's that first day email that you should have received by now. If you didn't get that, you don't get an email, you can always come here. But remember, my emails go to your e-services email account. Discussion board is just open and it's not required. I don't monitor it per se. I don't answer it. I leave it there for you. Be respectful. Don't write any answers in here. Don't post your Excel spreadsheets back and forth. It's just for communication to your peers if you choose to use it. I will delete post if they're inappropriate. Okay, here's all your assignments. And remember, if you read the first day email, they are not all available at this point. I do that on purpose because sometimes I update every semester, but I also don't want them all done in the first week. That's not the point of this class. There's weekly assignments. So right now you're listening to the course overview. So if you haven't taken a Blackboard class before, you need to make sure you know how to use Blackboard. But basically, after you do an assignment, you would click on it. Please note that I'm a teacher, so my page looks a little different than yours. But once you are ready to do an assignment, you would click inside the assignment. And this one actually has very specific questions that you will answer in the submission spot. So you would type your submission in here. Don't copy and paste it. Type it, spell check it, make it look nice and pretty. Full sentences, complete sentences where applicable here. There's 5 questions. Answer them like you're a business professional. I'm your boss. Not put some real effort into it. And then you would say submit. If you do save as draft, I can't grade it. So you must do these and submit before 11 p.m. on the due date noted on the course calendar. So you'll see the first 2. The course overview has very specific questions. The file and sheet naming lecture has specific questions. And then from there on, they're a little bit more generic. There's a lot of them the actual assignments, the lectures are going to be first, and then the other assignments come after. So that's how you do it. You click, open, read, type, submit. And that's how I keep track of your weekly participation. Okay, let's go to my website, which if you could link on it. What I would do is just link it and save it. It's right here. You can click on it and it'll take you here. And this is what it looks like. It's a responsive website. It works on your iPad and your iPhone. In the Palomar page, there's 104. So that's where I am right here. And as I post lectures, they're going to show up down at the bottom. So right now I haven't posted this lecture because I'm actually doing it right now. It'll be in the first box. And then as I make them available, they'll be along the bottom. Most of them were done in Excel 2010. They're all done on the PC version, not the Mac, and I update them as I go. They're quick little videos, and if you have any questions as you listen to them, you can send me an email. So that's about it. Download your syllabus in your course calendar, watch for my weekly emails, follow the course calendar on a weekly basis, and you don't need a book. You need to know Excel. I will teach you some really cool stuff in Excel, and remember, this is not advanced Excel. This is beginning Excel for business majors. If you have any questions, send me an email. Thanks.